a new conspiracy being unlocked that cars don't exist?
We're live, even though you're not here.
Get on, you're doing it naked.
No one's gonna see anyway. What does it matter? Nobody's going to see. What does it matter?
No one's gonna watch this shit anyways.
I meant no one's gonna see what we look like.
Wow, Declan stabbing me in the fucking heart.
What happened?
Holy shit!
Loam's gonna die. That's what happened.
Holy shit! Oh my
Loam
god!
signed his own death warrant.
What happened?
I signed my own death warrant with that one.
God damn!
I've just been.
What was said?
But explain while I try to get my energy back.
Declan was saying for Jerry to get on, you know, getting the call naked, and I was like, well, it's not gonna matter. We're streaming this. No one's gonna see anyway. And then Declan was like, yeah, no one's gonna watch this shit.
What?
Trying to restart my heart because you just fucking ended me. Christ alive, dude.
You know what? No racist stuff there.
I'd almost prefer that because at least you're not calling me a hack.
That's a miracle in of
A
itself.
viewerless hack.
I'm not calling you a hack. I'm just making fun of you.
After you called him M. Night Shyamalan.
Listen.
M. Night Shyamalan, ding dong.
When did I say that?
I don't remember.
Calling you a hack, you know, M. Night Shyamalan?
Hey, wait.
Tweet.
Mihoy, minoi, noi.
Mihoy, minoi. Alright.
I forgot that you put Rick Moranis' comeback tour as your tag.
Hell yeah, I did.
That was some Mongolian throat singing of SpongeBob right there.
Do the recap.
Hi, everybody.
I don't think I want to. It's almost better than the real thing.
Loam died last session. Sorry to
this
say.
is like the,
He will not be missed.
This is the real cook of D&D campaigns.
Don't let this man cook.
Cooking with gas.
Cooking with ass. Ooh, got him.
That's also true.
So last time we killed the pilot.
Killed Rabbit Boy.
Also obtained
Kazuma.
many mimic children.
Yes. Did gather a bunch of mimic children.
Sark is now even more of a father.
We had a certified
Yes.
Masse
The cursed
classic
creature.
where she dropped Plesiosaurus on his head too.
Yes.
That's the last time that's ever happening.
I think the only people that were doing what needed to be done was everyone but Sark.
That sounded about right.
Also, there was a goose.
There was.
There was a goose. There was a goose
Yonk.
2 sessions ago. It wasn't this time around.
Yeah, that was during the stealth portion.
Get your sessions right.
Hello,
Hello, I hope you missed us.
I hope everyone. Oh. Or at the very least, missed you.
We missed you, Dakota.
I'm
gay.
Yeah, I missed Dakota.
I missed all of y'all. Big hugs all around.
Don't lie to me.
Kidding me?
I can be racist.
No,
it's
don't
back,
you
it's
dare.
back! Don't
Don't
be
you
racist!
fucking dare.
Don't.
Jesus
Ah.
Christ.
People are, maybe, maybe I'm gonna rethink that next.
Hey, what was Declan about to
What?
say?
No, no.
My legs don't work, and my ability to understand doesn't either.
Okay, that's fine.
No.
When your legs don't work like they used to before.
You know what? No, Declan, no, bad. Okay. Ooh. All right. Anyway, last off, we left.
What's going on?
What's going on? I don't know. Ring turned into a big boy because
Oh,
Caster wished Ingawil back, but Ingawil's currently in God orientation and can't come back.
She can't answer the phone right now.
All that
Fuck
life
off.
went to the nearest thing that was part of her, which is
Ingawil's
Ring.
drowning in packets and waivers that she needs to sign.
Some reason looks like Xavier.
Ring looks like Elizabeth's ex-husband and Zatch's evil father.
Needs to be said, they never actually got together.
That's good.
We're
Okay,
still gonna
Elizabeth's
call
ex-fuckboy?
No, like
Ex fuckboy.
ex
uh,
fuckboy.
plus
You know
they
what?
fucked
That's like somebody's
There
title,
was-
like in a game.
entirely.
There was no fuck.
There's no fuck. It was entirely one-sided.
There
It
was no
was-
fuck. There was
there
also
was-
no boy.
There was all fuckery. It just wasn't the good kind.
There was no fuck.
I had that scene, and I left you on that scene where it's Kingdom Hearts, and you've got like Heartless and shit coming up the stairs, and the rest of the main party has to go up while all the NPCs and stuff fight. And that's where I left you.
I thought we got left off where Sark was poking Ring incessantly from either side because
Well,
both
yes.
Sarks were confused.
Well, yes, that's part of it. I was more
Leave it to
saying that
Sark
that's.
to remember exactly what Sark was doing.
You also rizzed yourself up because now there are two Sarks.
Oh yes. Sark Sark spoused himself.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Yes.
That can
And
turn
neither
into
of them know
four.
how to fuck.
Joke's on you, only one of them dies.
The more
One of
things
them
seem to
will learn.
change, the more they stay the same.
Nothing will ever change. Okay.
Don't you hesitate,
So
girl.
yeah, you guys are currently standing there as there are people fighting off various nether creatures, mind flayers, aberrations of the sort. And
We went to the nether? Oh boy.
oh boy.
Did we
Like
bring some
Zoink
beds? We
Scoob.
gotta get some netherite.
I want some glowstone.
Like Zoink Scoob. There's too much fire. I gotta put it out with this bucket of water.
Listen,
Ah. Okay.
Sorry.
So yeah, you're poking Ring, who is currently a adult man. And
It's
everybody
weird.
else is standing around.
By the end of this, we just need one big Korlands out of context compilation from Settler's Dream.
Oh my god, that's gonna
We can
you're
all,
muted, dude.
let's all nominate our own moments.
Yeah, I know what yours is gonna be.
Who said it has to be
No.
one moment each?
I
This is
know
over
what
a 2-year campaign.
No
Yeah.
one-
I've got
Deck-
the fucking post-mortem, remember?
Declan's is just gonna be the entire Vince McMahon intro.
The cut Vince McMahon intro that
Yeah.
no one knows about.
No, it's up there as its own separate video.
As well it should be. I've seen that a couple of times now. Probably half the views on that video alone.
Probably. But
Because
yeah.
I'm like going around to all my friends. Look at this fucked up thing I said.
Anyway.
I'm just gonna put a thing in our group chat. Do it at your own leisure.
All right. Take it away, DM.
Stairs going up are partially destroyed, damaged stone stairs, and you can see that they go up quite a bit around this tower, and then eventually to a door. The party, which consists of Ferris, Elena, Bubs, Lucky, Ring, Natch, Loam, and Sark, all reach the top of the stairs and push through metal gateway into building at the top. On arriving, enter a partially destroyed home atop the circular structure. Walls on half of the building is destroyed and caved in. See that there's a mess in the distance. House that remains over, still standing, is a mess. The only real parts of it you can tell left are a door, various things from a storage room and a library, along with several crumbling walls. And ahead of you sits Xavius at a table filled with food, platters covered with a metal covering. Boop. Oh,
I am going to roll a stealth to see if I can convince one Sark to mimic the other Sark close enough that they look like one Sark.
Hey, DM.
yes,
I want to first off, or Bubs and Lucky are with me, right?
yes.
I can't move any of my tokens.
Cannot move your tokens. Please replace them with ones you can.
Okay. While I
Alright.
do that, I'm gonna throw the goggles down. What do I see?
When it comes to Xavius or everyone
Yes,
in general?
Xavius.
Xavius specifically, you see same thing you've seen each time, which is this patchwork stitched together mix of static and darkness and bits of what just seem to be a moderately holy normal soul. It's stitched together like a almost like a quilt. Just looking at it makes you it's wrong.
Also, can you make Bubs larger? I can't do that. Thanks.
Boop.
Huzzah. And is Elena here with us,
Yeah.
or is she still down with
She
Asha
is
and
with
the
you.
others? All right, I'll drop her down.
That's her part in this. I'll get rid of Shadow Sark because I assume he.
Oh no, he.
Oh,
Never mind.
I fixed it. He's back.
This
Hooray!
is dog.
Among the rooms are also various crisp growths coming out of the stone floor and mushrooms in certain spots.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
What does Pharisee when they look at us with the goggles on. Because it seemed like you had something prepared for that.
Let's save that for after the fight, shall we?
We can do that.
We'll wait till after.
Yes. Gestures.
Now I'm curious.
Gestures you over. Every prisoner deserves a good last meal.
Sark is trying to determine how he has managed to overlook the fact that he is the prisoner of being stuck in a room with all of them.
That's the fun part.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. I guess we move the party to the table. Yeah.
Like, do not have to
I'm
partake.
getting closer, but I'm not gonna
Yeah. Good.
sit at the table. What is
Ring.
Ring.
oh
You know what?
Savoring.
savoring?
Sark displays himself on the table.
Yes, both Sarks are currently trying to figure out what's underneath all of these dishes. They are on the table.
So, some of the dishes.
We never taught him table manners.
The dishes
Nope.
in the middle of the table are various little things: potatoes, some fish, veggies, things
So
of
like an
that
actual
nature.
meal is laid out.
Yes, and then under each of the platters, Sark lifts one up. What's Sark's favorite food?
Croutons.
So plums.
You're muted, dear.
I think we did establish this. Yes, I'm on push to talk, not muted.
Okay. Yeah. Then there is a big platter full of croutons. What is Elena's favorite?
I haven't given that thought, if I'm going to be honest.
Well, whatever it is currently on the other side of the table, on the platter not Shadow Sark is currently messing with.
I would like for Sark's plates to be little rats with plums in their mouth.
All right, that is acceptable.
This is fantastic. Sark was going to insult him for not having croutons. Is there only one plate for Sark?
Yes. New
Excellent.
Sark is a surprise.
To everyone, including Sark.
Yes.
Come now, don't be afraid. It's not poisoned. Not an animal.
You understand our trepidation, though.
Ring is just staring at him, very confused.
Come now, I even made you a favorite. Pops open the dish across from him, and it's. Have to imagine Ring's favorite is something Ingawil makes.
Probably something Ingawil makes, but that's only going to make him more angry. Gonna continue to stand there, staring menacingly.
Oh, all
Ring can
right.
do that now because Ring looks like a man.
Oh, all right then. Really trying to make sure all the prisoners their final meal.
Enough with this prisoner nonsense. What do you actually want?
You know what I want? I want to leave. Go and I'll figure out quite who I am. But I appear annoyed enough of you where that's not going to happen, and well, either you'll all die or I will die. Thus, we are prisoners. Fate. Thus the analogy.
Sark does not understand the idea that they are prisoners to fate. He has
Ferris is just
defied
gonna-
this so many times.
I don't.
Ferris just has
I
this
don't
really tired look on her face. She's gonna look over at the others. Is he serious?
I think so.
I mean, he's an idiot enough to think that we're prisoners.
We knew he was of the theatrical variety, but this is a bit much, isn't it?
Theatricality aside, simply trying to be fair. See, I never got much of a choice in my... That's why I consider this prisoner thing worthwhile analogy. I mean, did most of you get choices? No, don't think you did. Cat forced to just suddenly, well, taxi. Boy there was never chose to be born, then was forced to be an orphan. Same with the other one, but he had to kill the other orphans. All because of the same person that made my life. The only one of you who isn't, well, besides the cat and Lena, think any of you really have had a choice in your lives. Various little machinations of our little friend. I'll admit mine's a bit more literal because quite literally written.
I hate
What?
to break it to you, but I didn't ask for any of this. I didn't ask to get shot through one dimension after another, being tasked with killing disgusting monsters like you. If I had a choice in that, I wouldn't have done this in the first place.
Of course not. I didn't say you weren't a prisoner in your own way. I simply think you are a prisoner, whatever else that be.
That's not what you said. You said I didn't have a choice, or that I had a choice. I didn't.
You are correct. I misspoke. I more so was trying to explain to the folks that I am very used to having my life. And to a degree, so are they. You, I don't know what charge of your life. I know we've met countless times after I was broken apart. Not all of them quite like this. One of them we were friends. Don't know if you remember that one. He pulls the platter off the thing and starts to eat.
This guy's really into theatrics, isn't he?
What's he eating?
What's Satch's favorite food?
Is it bacon?
No! He's eating the voices! Sorry, you have to save the voices. They're being eaten.
No.
Voices that have tormented Sark.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no. Oh. Probably like
Yeah.
mac and cheese
Oh my god, no.
with
He's got a
bacon
box like
and garlic.
he's got a box of fucking Kraft just in there.
He's eating it out of the box. He didn't even prepare it.
Like cereal.
This
Dog.
this feral goddamn Italian picks up a plate of uncooked, watered down pasta and just munches on some fucking noodles.
Oh my god.
Okay,
You just literally start eating raw pasta noodles.
yeah. Come here, Zach. I have your favorite food.
Crunch.
He's
Yeah.
eating this. It's like a thick.
May I make a
Thick?
suggestion?
Yes.
Have it.
It's Ferris brand mayonnaise.
It's mayonnaise. It's just pure mayonnaise.
Bro is eating mayonnaise with his hands.
Oh my god.
And dipping uncooked pasta noodles in it.
We've ruined this.
He is
Dakota now.
We have sapped
eating.
every ounce of tension out of this moment.
Is eating a. It is a bowl of. It's like a stew
No, the
thickened,
pasta.
thickened with cheese, with rabbit and lamb meat, along with potato and like just noodles.
Mm-hmm. And how
How?
And how?
yeah, no, they're both gonna just
What are they doing? They're both gonna just.
they're
Just
taking his food.
As they try to reach toward his spot on the table, they get jolted with electricity as around him appears to be a small barrier. None of that. Trying to give us
Rude.
time to eat. Enough left in that for
Sharing is
about
caring.
5 minutes or so.
We're not gonna have time to eat and fight if you keep monologuing like that.
Well, the one still standing.
You're the one still talking.
It's a meal if you. Apparently, you and your parents didn't love each other enough to speak during your dinners.
What
That
are
where I thought you were
parents?
going with that.
Why would we talk when food's on the table? Doing both seems a little uncouth.
Oh, you were raised by those kinds of. Fine then.
It's not my fault I have table manners.
They're arguing about table manners. Sark is face first into dead rats with plum
I told
filling.
you, Ferris's
plum.
Ferris's like Gap Moe is she has immaculate table manners.
And she taught Sark not a goddamn thing.
I suppose when you previously dined with the Orcish god of war, table manners aren't exactly something you worry about.
Oh, God, he's dying.
God, he's dying.
Your speech went super fast and bled together.
I suppose when you eat with the Orcish god of war, table manners aren't something you care about very much.
He's back.
Am I back? Am I good?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're
Yeah,
good.
you're good. You're good. You turn into R2D2 jacking off for a second.
I suppose when you feast with the Orcish god of war, table manners aren't exactly one cares about. Sit and eat then. We'll be silent.
Sark's already eating and is still mad that he can't steal the other man's food.
I'm real surprised Sark hasn't started just like going in on the platter of like giant cooked boar.
Why
Giant
would
cooked
he?
vor?
Yeah, just a whole boar. What this is.
He'll get his way there. They start at either end of the table and they're just gonna feast until they meet in the middle. Like
And
a
they start-
really,
they start
really messed
kissing.
up lady in the
I was gonna say they start making out. It's like Lady and the Tramp.
No.
Everyone
This is
looked
less.
horrified.
This is less of
Maybe his
Lady and the
eyes of a
Tramp
heart
and more.
attack.
This is less as Lady and the Tramp and more as something you should see on Rule 34.
Yep.
Sark would get the Rule 34 fan art.
Sark would be the only one.
We need the
Sark and-
funny drum jingle from
just
Orange
as long as
YouTube.
it's not two cats, one chalice.
Oh God.
Oh God.
To Ibiza with you.
No.
I feel like if anyone would get a pinup though, it'd be Elena. I don't know why I think that.
Or Ferris.
Uh,
Or
my
Zatch.
mind
Or
mind
Zatch.
immediately goes to Zatch for the male audience.
Thatch and Elena duo pinup.
Yeah, but not together.
It's just Zatch and Elena like stark naked playing chess.
It's very artsy.
Yeah,
They
Not
probably
even-
would too.
Not even sexualized, just
Yeah.
Loam,
Oh.
naked,
Oh, no, they'd both be
flaccid,
striking
reading
the
the
best
Bible.
poses.
Shot from behind, so you can see his dumpy.
I think what you mean is a back shot.
Fair spections.
Jesus
No, loam back
Christ.
shots.
Low.
As
Loam taking loads.
as the Sarks just completely start eating everything on the table because no one wants to
My
no one
brain
else wants
finished
to
that
eat.
sentence a very different way.
Zatch's favorite food is fucking eating Ferris's, Elena's, and then there's just they get the Loam's plate and it's like an average steak cooked perfectly with a nice loaf of bread.
Yeah.
You know what? Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun,
They're fighting.
dun.
They're fighting over the steak and bread.
Yes.
Neither of them hit each other, did they?
Nope.
Now
It's
the
like,
real
watch-
question is there food for bubs?
That's what
ladies,
the boar was.
Oh.
Ladies,
Partially,
you
at
don't
least.
have to fight over my meat like that.
I hate this.
Things Zach just had to say to both of his boyfriends.
We're feral
Declan really
today.
liked that one.
We're feral today.
This is the
God
last
fucking
time we'll be
damn it.
feral for like a month, so we should get it all out now.
Just
Yeah.
imagining that
Okay, we'll
Sark,
have time to be feral for you, John.
That's
Sark
true,
and
that's
Sark
true.
are having that slow, nobody touches anybody cat fight.
Sark and Sark.
All of a
Sark
sudden
and
they
Sark.
all of a
and Sark.
sudden they fall in some mud and now they're in their bathing suits and it goes
And
from one thing to
oops,
another.
one of them slipped out of it. It's so slippery.
Oh my gosh. They're falling
Where
all
did
over the
Tiffany come from? Why are there cameras?
Why is Tiffany in his bathing suit?
When isn't Tiffany in his bathing suit now?
That's a fair point. Fair point, really.
I just like to imagine the party is just talking about this in front of Xadius while he's trying to act all serious.
Oh,
and monologue.
absolutely we are. Are you fucking
Yeah.
kidding?
As he watches two oblivious cats fake
Ferris
fight
is
each other.
talking about who would pick up the publishing rights, and
Can I
Zatch is staging it.
he finishes eating. Can I get deck saves from everybody?
You fucking bastard.
Xavius tries to
hold on.
interrupt, and they're like,
Hold on.
"Not now."
Hold on.
Yes. Yes, also you didn't I am casting a spell, dear.
Low.
I
You
have
get-
advantage
yeah,
on.
You get my help.
I have advantage
What's-
against spells and other magical effects. Don't forget that.
What is your help? Get
You're
me.
not pushing the button.
Ferris does at least.
And I also have things about deck saves.
Nat 1.
That's her AoE move.
Oh.
Hi, are you casting a spell? Oh wait, no, you're not.
Oops.
I need spellcasting ability check.
Oh.
A 24 from Ferris and a 30 from Elena.
That's the wrong save.
God damn. All right.
Oh
The
my
right
Not
god.
save,
quite.
apparently.
It's a check, not a save.
Either way, no, it was a save.
You
Either
asked for-
way, it's.
I heard save.
Oh, that is a check. Yes, sorry. Wait.
Okay.
I mean, it's still a 20, so minus whatever. It doesn't matter.
So it's 10 less.
Well, the difference. Okay, so for Ferris, then she got a 22 if I'm going to use the first roll.
Okay, no,
I'm just
you
talking
don't
about
understand.
the
My-
counter
that
spell.
roll was for me to counterspell a spell.
Oh.
The roll
I thought-
itself is still a 20, so.
Yeah, the roll itself is still a 20. I hit the wrong button by accident. It is still a 20.
Well, yeah.
I have advantage on
It
deck
doesn't matter.
saves.
It doesn't matter. I
Regardless.
counterspelled it.
It's like he just goes, at least someone's paying attention, and
The people would listen to me.
Sark needs to remind Sark how Sark works, okay?
What a perfect setup, though. This guy who's been ruining everybody's lives for the past however long in Korlands, we're finally standing before him, ready to throw down, and the party is not taking it the least bit seriously and gets caught up in their band turret right in front of him.
Yeah, I know, right?
I love it.
I finally get good initiative. This is worth celebrating.
Huzzah.
That's probably the best initiative I've had all game, and I'm still probably gonna go last.
Ferris and Elena both rolled a 19, and they both have decks, so I'm gonna roll for both one more time, see who's gonna go first.
Yep.
Ferris is going before Elena.
Evidently,
ship
Shadow
Sark.
Sark won the battle between Sark and Sark.
All right. This feels
Can I
reasonable. Yes.
can I get a surprise action in before we start, though?
No.
Okay. Fair. Just wanted to try.
Because that's what his thing
don't-
was.
I don't think he is surprised.
You know, I was thinking this was going to feel better than it would.
Is that something Habit said to him?
Ooh,
Never.
rude.
It's great in there. Not once. He takes care of that shit. I'm gonna fly right here.
What are you, a plumber?
Hexblade's Curse. And yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2 hits.
The 34 and 41.
Yep.
Well, the fun thing is that that 41 is definitely getting one of these.
Right.
Which will be doubled. And then that. So 31 plus 31. 142 plus 26 plus 13. 178.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Turn.
I just realized something cursed.
Yes.
I have twice as much of what Sark has. He has so many rings.
I Why? Why would you say that?
Two Sarks just playing ping pong with Xavius.
There's certain items that are duplicated now. Oh, now I have 2 kobold kissing art tributes.
God.
God,
Hey, you enabled this.
I did.
Lessons for
Love
next
it.
campaign.
Lucky you know.
Let's see. One.
Oh, did we ever figure out what those rewrites were?
What you're talking about this.
Okay.
All right. So poor Lucky. You know what? Yeah, poor Lucky. Actually, no. Okay. I need 2 deck saves from Loam, Lucky, and Ring, and then 2 deck saves from the other 3.
Well, what I need to know is if he's casting a spell.
Yes.
Cool.
So
I
two
use
deck
my
saves from
reaction.
everybody?
Okay, you use
Let's
your
see.
reaction.
I'm
Let's see if it
counterspelling
goes
him.
through.
Cool. Not enough.
All right. I bet that wasn't enough either.
So
Nope.
two from
Two
from
from-
Lucky. How many from the other 3?
2 from everyone, basically.
Okay. And this is a spell, yes?
Yes.
I don't get my
Ferris has
proficiency
advantage on
with that.
spells then.
Nat 1 and a 25.
I feel like
Fucked.
that roll is way too low.
Oh, I'm glad I have that.
For an
Another
intelligence check, no, you don't get proficiency on the
No.
stat checks. Like,
Well, what
ever.
level spell slot? Because I only have to do it if I only have to cast a spell if I don't
8.
match the.
Uh,
Okay, then I'll spend an 8th level spell slot and automatically pass.
who is
Okay.
this?
Hang on a second. Hang on a second.
Just baiting you
Okay.
into burning all your slots and counter spells.
Okay,
this-
what
is
else
this-
is Ring going to do?
John, is this Lucky?
yes.
All right, so Lucky, Elena and Ferris and Bubs and
shit.
All right.
Xavius Ring hybrid all get a plus
And
5.
never mind. None of you have to roll.
They have a plus what?
5
No one
to
rolls.
like
Yeah.
every save.
Plus
'cause
5
I'm
to
Nice,
saves,
awesome.
that's
got it.
good to know. But
Thank you.
Yeah.
no saving throw is necessary because Ring once again goes, no. No.
Oh, also the same applies for Sark and not Sark.
Huzzah.
But they're in
Technically-
mine, so they get my bigger one, and it does not stack.
Yeah, no, it does not. It's your
Excellent.
tiny one versus my big and ineffective one.
Yeah, my tiny but effective.
Yeah, and mine.
Ringish just looks staring at Xavius with the defiant look of, no, you're not allowed to do that.
Ring gets it from their mama.
We went from crying for an entire fight to just saying no for an entire fight.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, in that case, the staff on Xavius's back shimmers, and I need a strength check from Ring.
A strength check, you say?
Yes.
Save or check?
Check.
Oh no.
Hi, Hex.
Whoa! On that one.
Oh. You get a plus 5.
Not to a check.
That's
No,
not a
just
save.
saves.
That's not a save. That's why I specifically asked if it was a save. That means I would get that bonus.
Ring takes 20 damage as a stone hand comes out of the ground underneath him and just starts squeezing him.
Squeak.
Ring is now a squeaky toy.
All right.
Hey, yo,
Shadow
that's
Sark. My squeaky toy?
Excuse
Them's
you?
my squeaky toys. All of you. Because if Sark pokes you, you make noise.
Sark, Shadow Sark, take your turn.
Okie doke. Oh boy, hold on. I have to do the.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry.
Oh
Use
my
the bathroom.
god.
Okay.
Forming a bully circle around Xavius. What even?
Shadow Sark can't make a Shadow Sark.
You said he could. You allowed
Not
it.
anymore.
Yes. You said
Okay,
he could because I
fine.
was like, he probably can't. And you were like, no, actually, he can.
Okay, fine, beard then.
He's
Does
gonna
that
go kill
mean-
himself right now.
Does that mean we're gonna have 5 Sarks at once?
4.
I was just
We have
too
4
That's-
Sarks.
Frankly,
That's
that's
like
four.
that's like
four
5
many.
too many.
Yes.
That's 5 too many.
I still need to ask the DM whether or not the mimic children, because they're humanoid mimics, if they can mimic Sark. And then you'd have 8 mimic Sarks and 2 real Sarks and 2 shadow Sarks.
You would throw your children into this.
No, not at Xavius. Just the fact that it could happen in general.
Lord help us.
That's 12 Sarks.
It's 12 too many. Our sanity only goes so far, Sark.
Listen. So then, what do this? Oh, sad. And this for the shadow. Of course, his shadow hits.
The good thing is if the weapon goes flying, you can just grab it off a Shadow Sark.
Fair.
Or Shadow Sark.
Or Shadow Sark.
Or Shadow Sark.
Or Mimic.
Fair.
No, Mimic Sark would die, right?
Yeah, because technically there's now 2 of the weapon that Sark has that shouldn't exist.
Good.
Morada's gonna be pissed when she finds out.
Mm-hmm. You're like, how the fuck?
What have I done?
The
And
boss
Sark's
isn't
not even
like
gonna have
this.
an answer. Sark's just gonna shrug.
For real, because Sark only got that after the whole, like, had to do the trial thing, and then this one appears and just already has one that isn't supposed to exist.
Okay.
Okay, buddy.
You thought you hired 1 employee. You gotta buy one, get one.
Hex. Cheaper by the dozen, but every kid is played by Sark. Hex.
Never change.
Carter had to run to the bathroom. I don't know if you guys know that.
Yeah, he
Okay.
said
I
that.
try
Ow.
to look at the Twitch chat for half a second and I get a Taco Bell ad.
I want Taco
Xavius is
Bell.
doing.
What a fucking bastard. I don't want a chalupa, god damn it.
Give me your chalupas.
Quick Nightbot, what else is
I
gonna
can't
get advertised to us by
fucking-
Xavius?
I can't fucking FedEx them to you, Sark.
Everyone speaking at the same time. Loki, I have your bone in my hands. Everyone stops talking at the same time.
Oh, I bought tickets for a global streaming thing for my ghost movie, and it's still letting me watch it even though it is expired now. And I have seen the ghost movie I don't even know how many times now.
Jesus.
Fucking-
Hard.
Fucking Blockbuster.
Hell yeah. It's from Veeps.
Veep.
Hello,
Is that the
Veeps.
German version of Blockbuster?
Veeps. Come and catch your videos at Veeps, yeah?
Listen, I was gonna ask Veeps to to I forgot the word.
That's Veeps
Today,
to-
Junior.
to- to- to-
Sponsor. That's the word.
You're gonna ask him to
Doesn't even start with a
sponsor this
T.
stream. To
Sponsor.
See, I'm the perfect advertisement. They could be like Veeps to insert Veeps. No buffering.
I'm gonna piss.
Do it, you won't.
Christ almighty.
Mark, I love you.
That's the question. What would everyone sponsor if given the opportunity?
What would we personally sponsor, or what would we like to have sponsor?
What would we personally sponsor?
There's so many things.
It's gotta be
Such a good
something
question.
corny for me.
What?
Of course, that's what he comes back to.
It's got to be something corny
Mark
or
asked
horny
what
or both.
we would sponsor.
Hey, listen, Declan asked.
I asked.
Hit.
Hooray! There's one. Oh, wait, I forgot that Sark has two, so there's a third one that needs to go up there. Hold on.
So 29's the AC then.
One more.
Because my 28 missed, but the 29 hit.
That one would hit too. And there's not really anything else that he can do for his bonus action, is there? Because there's not a secondary target. So I cannot. Oh, you know what he can do? Hold on. For how long? All right, for 10 minutes. All right. So he's going to enact Ghost Walk. So he is now incorporeal and blah blah blah.
Why is he in the corporal?
Congratulations to
Why
Sark
not?
for his promotion.
Listen,
To
I
being
can't say
inside the corporal.
Sark in
Whoa.
corporate.
Sark said incorporeal instead of incorporeal.
Yeah.
So Sark is in the corporal.
Does that mean Sark's in military garb or corporate casual?
Military
No, I think
casual.
that just means Sark is inside the corporal,
Anyway, so you're
biblically.
First time for something.
So yes, there's the 3 attacks, and then
Sorry, Dakota.
not Sark becomes ghostly, and all attack rolls have disadvantage, even though they already would have, considering all of his barbarian stuff.
cool. Legendary action. Wisdom saves from everyone around him.
And around him.
You get a plus 10, by the way.
Hooray! I'm gonna need it. You're asking Sarks to make wisdom saves.
35.
Four Sarks.
Oh, that's right. I have to do 4, don't I? Or do I only do
Yep.
2?
Uh,
Damn it. 1, 2,
28, 20,
3,
25,
4.
26.
Cool. All of the Sarks are now
Dead. They're all dead. And they're never coming back.
They're all
bowing
geese.
bowing before Xavius.
Oh shit. I might have something for this.
I don't know
Ring.
that Xavius wants that attention.
And you are helpless.
Well, yes, but wait. What? Hold on. Must determine.
We already know that Tark is beyond help. What else is new?
Yes. This would not be all that strange to the rest of the party. They'd just be like, what was in the plums?
He did poison us. How delightful.
Sark ate all of the poison.
Oh, Xavius, you rascal, you.
That was Zatch's poison. The poison for Zatch. The poison specifically designed to kill Zatch. Zatch's poison.
Not talking, dear.
I mean, they are talking. We can just only hear them through your mic.
I am going to cast a 9th level spell.
Another one.
Yes. Spell.
Our word end
Oh.
BBEG fight.
Time
I
stop.
have to re-roll those because I never updated. I have proficiency in wisdom saving throws because of slippery mind, and I never checkmarked it.
Okay, reroll those. Bob.
Well,
I didn't realize I was just reading things.
We can just add the proficiency bonus to the wisdom saves, though, right?
3.
so that's 40, 36, 26, and 36.
All but one of them. Let's say this one. Our that one is the only one bowing.
Oh, okay. This
Okay.
confuses the
So I
the
rolled a
Sarks.
1d4 plus 1, and I rolled a 1. So Ring is going to take 2 extra turns
Alrighty.
as he has cast Time Stop.
Air jail again. Times 8 because it's times 4, but twice.
The second thing I am going to do is I am going to cast just the one. Sorry, I'm looking at my list of things.
Ooh, first I need a strength check. You are grappled, actually.
Okay.
Oops.
Nope. That's +5.
It's a check.
Is it a check or a save? Like,
Check.
I feel like this is really frustrating that I don't get any of my saving throw bonuses.
Grappling 5e. Let's check. Hi, AJ. Welcome to the stream. Alley for our deed. Let me find. Appling.
Loam got ads for tacos. Sark got ads for deodorant.
But what is Twitch trying to tell us?
It thinks Sark smells.
Yeah, and I'm hungry. At least one of those things is true.
Yeah, and you're not hungry. Sorry. I saw the opportunity and I kind of had to.
That's my secret cap. I always smell.
I apologize. It is a strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics check.
Oh, okay.
Easy, easy.
You are free.
Okay. Then
Freedom.
okay.
Then you'll do the thing. Then
I
you'll.
will cast Time Stop.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 2 turns.
I am then going to cast two spell.
Alrighty.
Actually, do I need to cast a spell for this one, or can I just walk up to him? I just walk up to him. Well, time is stopped. I'm going to take my second turn. I'm going to take a movement action, move up right old next to him, and I am going to cast. Around myself, anti-magic field. So there is now a 10-foot cube around me. 1 second, let me put it up. 10. Doop. And I am effectively going to be grabbing him to do this, or at least attempting to. And just. It's an anti-magic field surrounding a wizard, and I'm going to do my best to not let him get away from it. So have fun beating him up. I'm going to use my second turn to try to physically grab him, ending the time stop.
Does the anti-magic field take my Hexblade's curse off? And would I be able to
Magic
smite
period
in it?
doesn't work inside of this field.
So
It
can't
suppresses
suppress
it.
Yeah,
It is not gone, but you don't gain any benefits from it.
Cool.
but he also can't cast magic. He can't magically teleport or travel. He can't cast any form of magical abilities. He can't
And
teleport
my
away.
damage is neutered.
Yeah,
That's when
but
we
he
find
also
out.
can't do anything.
That's when we find out he's got counterspell.
I mean, you can't counterspell during a time stop. So that's why I waited to see if time stop actually went off. But
Ferris.
yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right, so I think for this fight, I am not going to have Ferris get on Bubs or Lucky. I think I'm going to have them independent of each other.
Ferris is going to get on Elena instead. Brilliant.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh boy. All the fan service.
And then she'll fuse with the other Elenas to make the Elena Voltron.
Fuck yeah. Pulling out all those stops, baby.
That was her secret this entire time. All right. Okay. I think I'm gonna hold off on using any of the charges just yet for that. But Bubs is going to, let's see, this, I'm sure I can, that is well within, so he has 40 if I remember correct. Yeah, 5 feet there. All right, so Bubs is going to charge around to here. Lucky is going to go, I'm going to actually save that space in the front there for Loam.
That's interesting. Thank you.
Because I know that you are going to be able to really do something being up close and personal with him. And the
I
other,
have a shield.
I guess the other shadow, Sark, is out there. So That's
Sark is out there sounds so ominous.
Sark is out there. I know it.
Not sure if it's X-Files or what.
Yes.
Absolutely X-Files.
I believe Tiny Sark dancing in the rain.
Yeah. Or, after the dinner scene, it's more like the XXX Files.
The triple X files. Anyway, Lucky has a fly speed of 80, but a walk speed of 40. Is the ceiling high enough for him to fly up and then swoop down here?
All right.
No, I said, is the ceiling high enough for him to
Yes,
fly
yes,
up and swoop down?
yes.
Okay. So Lucky's gonna go there, and Ferris is gonna position herself right about. She's gonna keep her distance here. Because she's best at range. So I think. Oh, do I. Oh. Who left?
What?
Did somebody leave? I don't
no
think
one
anyone
left.
left.
No. What
I
you
heard
heard sounded like a Freddy Fazbear sound effect.
I heard the Discord leave sound.
I
Oh.
didn't hear anything remotely like the Discord leaves sound.
Neither
You've
did
got
I.
tinnitus.
Someone's back.
You've got tinnitus.
Am I being gaslit?
No,
Yes.
No.
I mean,
well,
there's
yes,
a car that
but
passed
by
by
the
me.
Discord noise, not us.
I guess. This is weird.
Either you're on crack or all of us are on crack.
I think. That's a trick question because I think it's both.
Might be both. Possibly both.
Okay,
The
so I
Do I
answer
need to
is
make
C
by
squared.
the way, do I need to make an athletics check to try to grapple Xavius?
No, because you were in time stop.
Okay.
You'll need to make it on his turn when he tries to escape.
Okay.
is it safe?
No.
Screen chat. Anyway, so I'm gonna do
Is
the
it
tried and true
safe?
Ferris classic and let loose with a swarm of arrows here.
Bees.
Just keep in mind, anti-magic field. Don't cast magic at him.
But yeah, I didn't.
I'm just
Don't worry.
reminding people.
Don't
you
worry.
know.
Anyway, so that is going to be, I believe, with her level. That's. I forgot Battlesmith gives her a. Sorry, let me double check that because I don't want to pop off a bunch of attacks when I should have done fewer. I apologize.
I'm watching you.
I'm watching you. Okay. Battlesmith.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Yeah, it's fifth. Okay, so I do just get 3 attacks with Ferris. That's fine. Just wanted to be fair. So she's gonna do 3 arrows from her longbow, and she's going to use 3 armor-piercing arrows from it, which do an additional 2d8 piercing damage per hit.
Nice.
Okay, just want to make sure that my Discord didn't crap out on me because I did that last time I streamed.
No problem.
You're just having some problems with Discord, aren't you, pal?
I don't know what's been going on. It's been like this. Remember on.
Have you tried
Friday we did D&D?
uninstalling and reinstalling it?
No, this has been a very recent issue, so I don't know if it's just the update being weird.
It's been like the last 2 Fridays though, so it's
First one's a 33.
It's
Second one's a 29.
it's
And the third one is a 19. Oh my gosh. An AC of 20. Okay.
Excuse you.
My there it is. Is Roll that. So the first one's going to be 23. Second one's going to be
I heard a cat.
26
Sorry.
points of piercing damage.
Thunder.
So that's going to be what, 39?
23 and 26? No, that's
49. 49.
math.
Math. I can't do it.
2 shots just stuck into the man being held by younger him.
Bonus action, Spirit Totem. I'm going to pop the dragon statue. What's the range on it again? 60 feet?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, 30-foot radius.
30.
So I think I'm going to drop it right... Yeah, right in front of this seat. Actually, no, right here, just so Loam can get through. Hold up. I want to make sure Ferris is actually in the range while you're digging for it. Actually, I think right
Like
here is going to be the better idea. Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket.
Oops.
Let's go, gamers! And now for Bubs and Lucky.
Bubs and Gucky.
I think I'm having a stroke.
Lubs and Ducky. Oh no.
Unrelated to Dubs and Bucky.
Look at
Bubs
him,
is
it's Chubs and Bumpy.
gonna... Bumpy.
Chubs and Bumpy. Chubs
Jesus,
Bubs.
pal.
and Bumpy.
Bubs is gonna use his multi-attack. So first things first, Frightful Presence. So I need a Wisdom save from Xavius.
$22.
Okay, it passes. My melee attacks do have the range to hit, so I don't need to worry about clearing Sark and Ring. So that's going to be 1 bite and 2 claw attacks. The bite's going to be 22. Oh wait, no, I didn't add my proficiency because I have Beastmaster bonus, so that's going to be 28.
Yes.
Because she has a +6 to her.
29.
Just barely. Oh my god.
Barely.
I hardly knew him. 31.
That will, yeah.
And the last one's going to be a miss. So that's going to be a plot. 4. Please. Come on, dice. Work with. There we go. God damn it. Okay. Roll that great. It's going to be 19 points of slashing. Oh, wait, no. That's also +8. 27 points of slashing damage. And as for Lucky, that's legendary. Cannot. Okay. Lucky's going to do the same thing. Multi-attack. 1 bite, 2 claws. Second verse, same as the first. Hopefully not just as worse.
And a whole lot worse.
Alright, already off to a better oh, wait. No, that's without the bonus.
You were
How does
saying?
a 37 sound?
37.
Yes.
Hits. You mean damage, in which case.
No, to hit.
Okay.
To hit.
Yes.
Uh,
29
second
is what
one-
you're going for.
All right,
now that
second
you
one's
hit
gonna
it.
hit then. And third one's also gonna hit it.
Alrighty.
All right, as for damage, another bite. Oh, wait, different dice. 'Cause different. Cool, but also why you do this. That's going to. Okay, that one is actually going to be 34. Because I rolled a 19 plus my proficiency, and it's also plus 9 for the attack.
Do it.
I did it. So far that's 19. As for the 2 claw attacks, now I go back to 6. That's going to be 29 points of slashing damage. As for the last one, 21 points of slashing damage.
Right.
And that's Lucky's turn. And so we move on to Elena.
Shoot your gun, woman.
You shoot your gun. You can do it.
You can do it. Cut his fucking head off.
I knew that was coming. You're very predictable
Knock his
sometimes.
balls off.
Oh, that I wasn't
Sometimes.
expecting. I don't think anybody would expect having their balls cut off. Anyway,
Some people.
Elena's gonna use her bonus action to summon her other Elenas. I'm gonna mark this one with a little spot.
Yeah.
To indicate that it is Elena Prime.
Elena
Elena
coming to you in 2 days or less.
And this one is just for the cloak of placement. So she is going to go. She has a speed of 30. Yeah, she's going to keep right over. And I know she has that. Okay. All right. So you guess it, pistol. Because I don't think, because I used my Nomen Guard grenade, so she doesn't have that fun little surprise, and I wouldn't want the rest of the party getting caught in the crossfire. I hear a cat.
Yes.
Thunder.
Sorry, I'm being attacked.
Sorry, that's Sark.
That's just Sark, yeah.
Yes, Sark. Yeah. She's real excited about the guns going off.
He's invaded the real world.
Can you leave me alone?
Just pick him up by the neck and kill him.
So I have a question about how my sneak attack interacts with other people, Dakota. This is, I think, your discretion. So because I have, go down for rogue feats. With my sneak attack at I thought it was here.
I forgot to do sneak attack.
Did I know I leveled her up far enough. So 5 feet within an ally, would that work with her echo being within Ferris's range? Or is it only like original Elena that it works with?
Target within 5 feet of an ally. So yes, he's surrounded.
Oh, cool. Alright. So that's gonna be 4 attacks with my gun plus sneak attack.
Yep.
So I'm gonna roll sneak attack first. And is it 1 roll for all, correct? Yes? one sneak attack roll, like for all attacks, right?
Yes.
Like one and done.
Oh no, no. Every attack gets.
All right.
Or is it? Hang on, check. Let me double
It has
check
been a while
now.
since I used Elena.
Now I'm like once per turn, just the first one.
Right. Got it. So that once per turn is going to be 18. 18 points of... Oh, wait, that was 4, not 5. That's going to be 23 points of piercing damage on top of the gunfire. As for the actual shots themselves, I'm going to roll each of these. That one's not going to hit. Neither is that one. I rolled a 4 and a 2. Are you joking? And that one!
You're not having a good day today.
None of
Bro,
these
there's-
hit!
Throw those fucking dice out now.
Elena.
That sneak attack doesn't even work. There's a lot of people around. She is doing her best to not hit. She
Listen, you complained
Oh.
about the 4, and it was like, okay, here.
And then it only got worse. This is payback for what he did to Andrew in Settlers of Catan.
Oh yeah.
Finally, my vengeance.
All right, normal Sark.
Oh, yeah.
You think any Sarks are normal?
First, Sark the first.
Suck the first.
Sark Prime.
Excellent. Here we go. Go back to the page. Yes, 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 yes. Whatcha? 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 Does that one hit? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Whatcha? And whatcha? That would be Sark and Sark's shadow.
Or just fucking laying into him as he's grapple, like just stabbing this. You are just ganging up on this man. It's almost sad.
This is a
Boom.
bully circle.
It is.
Listen, he
Hello, we saved
did
you a
away
seat.
directly between Sarks.
I love bullying people. 5,
Complete the
10,
circle.
15, 20, 25. Oh, he's locked in there.
Good
Now,
lord.
the question is,
Oh, he can't bounce it off himself.
Remind me, what is the
No.
statue double?
Double, yes.
No, what is it double?
All your special attacks damage and gives you advantage on all.
all right, can I bounce it off the table?
Sure.
Just freaking playing what that stupid game where you gotta flip the coins.
The Catan.
Oh,
You mean Othello?
Yeah. John, I didn't even know anyone else ever played Othello. All right.
Jeez.
listen, we're all coming
Copy
together.
that. All right. First attack. Is a 30 hit.
Yes, 29.
22 does not hit then. Alright. Uh damage first and foremost. $25 to start off.
Well, he's
Second attack.
restrained. Don't you get bonuses against restrained opponents?
I think it's
Oh, that's
advantage.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like
it's
fully
just
restrained. He can't do
It's
anything.
actually you fucking coup de Actually, I just realized if you just take a full round attack, you coup de grime.
see,
Well,
I could do that. It just doesn't really get me anything though.
You finish him.
But I thought
fuck
Zatch
it.
had to finish him.
Yeah.
Hey, you think that? Does Loam remember that?
No. You know what? You know what, Zatch? Zatch, I'll soften your old man up for you.
Oh no.
I'm just that nice.
Please, he doesn't need to be hard.
All right. Well, then we'll continue with the damage then.
Alrighty. Second attack. 33 to hit.
Yep.
With the ricochet. 31 to hit. Smites aren't spells, right?
They are.
They are?
Or no, but they
Ah.
take up spell slots though. They're not technically oogles now.
Yes, that I know. But they're not spells.
Right? No.
That's all I needed.
listen, I've been watching the Ghost movie obsessively. And they keep telling me if you have Ghost, you have everything. And we have like 4 Ghost. Minimum.
Uh,
I have to move so many pieces.
what have I done? Oh, never mind. 1d 5d 8 plus no 6. Is it 5 or is it 6? It's 5. It's 5.
I guess we're lucky Inglevil's not here. Could you imagine if Ingo will cast haste on all? Sorry.
54 times 2 is
Well, it wouldn't work inside the anti-magic zone, so
108.
Oh.
Uh,
that's why I haven't cast anything on you.
I get an
Fair.
extra attack because I'm a fighter. Fighters are awesome. 35 to hit. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's why I got advantage. That's why I got advantage, though. Alright, that's just a miss.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll cast a... Well, I'll use a first level smite. 8 plus 2d... 8 plus 2d... 6 plus... 43 damage, just once.
I just made that big.
And I will use... Indomitable! So I get to do it all over again.
Christ alive.
28 to hit.
No.
30 to hit. Alright, that's gonna be another first. $35 damage. Second extra attack. 26 doesn't hit.
Nope.
29 doesn't hit.
29 does.
Oh, okay. I'll use another first level. 27 damage. Awful. And my last extra attack. 26 misses. 34 hits. You know what? Second level.
I kind of heard that, but then it broke up.
Second level smite. 42. Alright, that's Loam's turn.
Okay. Thatch. There's this bleeding, bloody old man in front of you.
Holy shit, I killed Joe Biden.
Jesus Christ. All of those hit.
In Minecraft.
They all hit Joe Biden in Minecraft.
That's what gets us banned off Twitch, Dakota.
Oh boy.
It's a lot. I can't math.
I hate this.
Why do you hate it?
Thatch, do the thing.
He's dead.
Yeah. You guys.
All right, I'll
There's
run
no
him
way it was
through with
that
the
easy.
sword.
That's the downside of enemy spellcasters being a big bad. Certain spells just kind of go, no, no.
It was the grappling, it was the anti-magic zone on the wizard whose backup was his magical living staff that you basically killed by putting it in an anti-magic zone.
This guy literally invited us over for dinner. We refused to eat, formed a bully circle, and
Yeah.
beat the shit out of him.
Hey,
The
hey
weapon
now.
is just suppressed. It's not dead.
Should we
Sword?
It's
offer him a
basically
cigarette?
forcibly asleep.
Should we offer him a cigarette? Was
no.
it good for you?
Let me
For a
let me
moment,
add I have to make an addendum to that. We refused to eat, started talking about pinup shoots, and then formed a bully circle around him.
We
This
just
is camping in a
4chan'd this
nutshell.
man.
Yes, we did.
as you run, as you cut him down, like the second to last hit does it, and you think, oh, wait, he's just dead. You begin to see him heal, blood flowing back into his wound, and that's when Natch realizes, right, I have a thing to do, and the scimitar enters his chest. As it does, room begins to glow with soft light. And that's when everyone begins to see from the sword hilt forward and back, Xavius and Zatch begin to turn into this white crystalline stone.
I did not order a Zatch scratching post. We have to undo this.
Wait, why is that turning to stone?
Hee.
Why?
Smile.
Why?
Habit doesn't want you that hard.
I've got a thing for this. Potentially.
Do you?
Yeah,
You
actually.
said potentially.
All right.
Potentially. It's a paladin thing. I get to touch a creature as an action and then one spell effect for a charisma modifier per day. But I'm in an anti-magic field.
Yeah.
It's not really a spell though. It's more of an ability. I just end a spell effect.
It's magical, so
It'd be nice if
See,
it
it's
was a spell effect.
yeah. It's magical, but it's not a spell effect. So
No.
scratch one ability off.
As Loam thinks that, the crystal continues to grow, and
Ah.
you can see Xavius just closing his eyes and taking a deep breath, almost seeming thankful for this, as Thatch just continues to turn to stone.
He seems a little resigned to it.
why? Why is he turning to stone? Can he at least explain it? Like, hello?
All
Have
of the
fun.
Sarks are going to be concerned and are immediately attempting to figure out how to intervene with their friend turning to stone. What do I need to roll to see if Sark can figure out what's happening?
Sorry,
Arcana.
Your best stat, intelligence.
Yes.
Oh boy. Intelligence or Arcana? They're the same, aren't they?
Probably for you, yeah.
Neither of
Best.
them know.
The best they can put together is that he's turning to stone because he has his hand on the sword.
Which hand?
What is with me rolling nothing good?
Which
Can
hand?
Ferris intuit anything from this?
I try it as a religion check.
Sure.
Oh.
And yeah, just give me rolls to whatever role you think would work to figure this out.
I
I
guess
love this.
Last 20.
Arcana, I guess.
Arcana's a good start.
I will
16, but I also want to do a medicine check.
All right.
I will performance check him out of this dilemma.
I'll take it. I'll take insight as well if anybody's
Do
got
a
good
sick
insight.
dance and heal Satch of his crystals.
Yeah.
Heal me of my crystals. I become one of those crystal gays.
Yeah.
24.
Bardock.
24.
One of those crystal gays, he says.
Zatch, can you still talk? What's going on?
Can I talk?
Yeah, it's like traveling up and around your body. You got a minute. Probably not more than that.
Listen, Sark is like on the verge of chopping your arm off, so
Wouldn't be the first time
I
this
know.
campaign.
That's why he's thinking of it. It's like if I just chop it off, it stops at the stub.
Speaking of which, Ferris is going to try and like hack at the crystal with her extra arms.
Extra arm.
Well, yeah, the robot arms, the mechanical
She's
arms,
armed
and dangerous.
and ready.
And Zatch is just rock hard.
Listen, I don't even have any of the boyfriends around, and I am.
Oh shit! How are we gonna explain this to Habit?
Very carefully, please. This might hurt him.
Sark, you think Sark's gonna do it carefully? Satch turned into a fractal.
That's an idea.
All four of them would carry the statue of Zatch.
We're gonna put it in the middle of town.
He would.
And during
I
Wintercrest, we'll put
can't
a wreath on it.
let go.
You would?
Can I athletics check myself to try and take his place?
You know what? Sure.
Alrighty.
You can certainly try.
32.
Hold up. Can I possess Zatch?
Ew, no.
What? What?
I hate
Andrew-
that. Don't ever
Andrew's
say
like,
that
I'm-
again.
Andrew's like, I'm not gonna deny any ideas, but that one I'm denying.
That one I hate. And that one Zatch hates.
You wanna run that by us again, sir?
I don't know why. It just entered my brain because one of the Sarks is a ghost now. Technically, they're both Reapers.
So what does the 32 athletics get me there, Dakota?
Ooh. You attempt to push Zatch out of the way and grab on the
You
sword
break my
yourself.
leg.
And upon doing so, Zatch's arm snaps.
That was my job.
You don't actually feel anything because it's the crystal part that snaps. And you continue to have it just going up from the stump part.
Great, now I lost an arm and I'm still dying. Great plan. Well thought of.
Well, tell me
Ferris,
how
can
to
I-
fix it then.
Can he see Ferris? There is a mild look of like humor because of the irony of Zatch now losing an arm, but still horror.
An intrigued horror.
He's probably, if he notices that, he's probably gonna be like, oh, fuck off. I get it, but fuck off.
Zatch, you need to tell us what's happening.
I.
Zatch, you seem way too okay with this to not know.
If it has to be me that goes down to put him away, I'm okay with it. That's why.
Oh,
I bet
fuck
it's okay
that.
with that.
There's a whole extra Sark here.
Don't ever refer to yourself as a whole again.
Listen.
Yeah,
I'm
says
kidding.
says both Sarks at the same time.
Look, it's just.
We did not okay this. It's illegal.
Because you wouldn't have if I told you. So I didn't.
But we have ways of making someone else be the stand-in.
Zatch, we wouldn't have liked it, but I think we at least deserve to know.
Well, y'all would have just tried to stop me. Like you're doing now, and that's already cost me an arm if we somehow manage to
Because you
fix
didn't
this.
tell us, we didn't know. Zatch, this was your fight and you were willing to give everything for it. Something like this, I think we would have understood at least a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, just explain what's happening.
What's happening is I'm dying.
Well, yeah, but why?
How do I even explain this to you?
As
Especially
stupidly as possible.
it needs energy, life energy to seal him away.
Life energy to.
I've kind of realized it from the second that
Do
we picked
spirits
up
count
that
as life energy?
I don't think so.
Because I got a lot of spirits I could use.
Do you?
Zach,
Well,
I do.
what do you want us to tell Habit?
Tell them both. That I'm sorry. That I I don't know.
If it needs life energy, Sark has a grand total between Sark and Sark 24 souls in a bottle.
You
Bloom's
I
gonna
can give
get down on
24
his.
souls for the price of one.
That is very unethical.
Yeah, I think Ferris would be real upset if you actually went through with that.
Yeah, see,
You
Sark
know, she was
doesn't
real
care
against
because
having it in the beginning.
Sark wouldn't care because Sark values the one soul more than the 24 souls.
weird
Hey,
thing,
DM,
Sark.
quick question. Sorry,
One
go ahead.
thing, real quick. Sark, you
Yes.
have 23. Not
Oh,
24.
intriguing. That's Oh boy,
Wait,
I
why
can
are they missing one?
make 20.
Sark, why are you missing a soul? What did you do with the soul?
What
How
did you-
did you lose a
Sark, did you eat it? Open your mouth.
Not
I
again.
think that might
Not again.
explain the
Second
new
Sark.
Sark.
See, I told you there's a second Sark for.
So does that mean Sark can conjure 23 more Sarks?
That's
That's like
first.
27 too many.
Especially if they can all shadow Sark and get them in on
That's
it.
like 85.
Yeah.
DM, I have a quick question.
Yes.
Is the crystal that's consuming Zach the same material as the spirit totem that Ferris summons?
No. Very specifically made out of a solid white and a clear, slightly clearish crystal that you got from Zain. When
Okay,
you
but why are we sealing him instead of just killing him? Sealing him just kicks him down the road. It doesn't really help us. Because we always know how this goes. Eventually, they're going to get out, and it's going to be someone else's problem down the road.
I have another Arcana check from Ring.
Yeah, is Ring
I
saying
can
this or
Or do you
certainly
Jerry?
think
try
I
to
would
not
be
roll a
sealed
1 or a
with
2.
him so that the second he comes back, I can fucking put him back down?
Here we go. Much better.
All the more reason to seal him with a Sark. How horrible would life be if every time he gets free, it's a Sark that greets him?
Ring, your understanding is that it's not necessarily sealing him at the moment. It is sealing him, but it is it's essentially sealing him and then killing him because his body will just continue to regenerate due to certain things that you're not aware of.
Is it like
And
depriving fire of oxygen? It just slowly dies out.
yes.
Hmm.
And
Bloom's got one last Hail Mary for this.
Please don't break
All
off more
right.
of my limbs, even though I'm dying.
He's going to step off the table because he's currently standing on it right now.
Lum likes to feel tall.
Yeah. He's
Love's
going
the
to
tallest and likes to feel even taller.
Exactly.
he's going
Go
to
ahead.
he's going to get on his knees and he's going to
Oh.
say a little prayer.
Ooh.
Wait,
Lord of
I-
Say a little bit for you.
I do have something else, so go ahead. We'll see if that works.
Lord of Vengeance, give me strength. God of Revenge, give me sight beyond my ears. Lord Ori, you have any power to influence this world at all? Let Zatch go and be with family. Condemn me instead.
Oh hell no.
And he's gonna repeat that until
No.
either the process is complete or he is.
For a moment, nothing happened.
For a second moment, nothing happens.
And then a third, a fourth.
Nothing happens.
And then this white trail of energy, vapor, something to come from Zatch out of his chest. Begins to flow around the room.
Like a laser pointer?
As it flows
up,
around
Sarge.
the room. Different moments start to appear around.
Another Elena.
I was just about to say.
Oh, she's big.
She's
Her normal
regular
size.
sized for,
Oh,
for
there we
me.
go. I just
She's
glanced
just-
over at stream and I saw big Elena.
Big.
Oh, big mode.
It's the
Lord.
Elenatron.
For a moment. As it twists and turns around the room. My program works. Giant baby Zatch.
Big
Giant
Zatch.
Big me.
Large Zatch.
Elena, there is
Regular
a
Zatch.
white flowing phantom Zatch and Elena talking against a wall. There is
Oh, from the library.
Mm,
Oh.
mhm.
another Zatch and Ferris awkwardly sitting across from one another. Him looking a little sheepish. Apologies. Ah,
It's young Ferris.
He's baby
So big.
face. She was big enough we could see her freckles.
Inglewill. Zatch
Uh-oh.
quietly talking. Tired of having to upload things, so quietly talking. There's another of Zatch and of Zatch hog-tied with Sark standing behind him, kind of poking him.
Let's go. The return of Shibari Zatch.
If only there were two other people here to see that one.
The loam and a current Zatch having a moment together.
Calibros at the volleyball game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bathing suit Zatch. In Straw Hat Loam.
Jester Hat
That would be
Loam.
Jester Hatlum, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't the tweet you were about to go. That's when I said I will wait to be giant.
Oh, there he is.
There we
There's
go.
the
Yeah.
boy. Hit him.
Yes. Hit him.
Hey, look, my arm's already missing.
Yes.
But just various moments from your adventures come on by. That Ring has a little thing where it was a day where Ring wanted to come play with Tristan, and Zatch was making sure they didn't do anything.
And as a result, everyone did something silly.
He do be a little silly.
It'd be how it do.
I honestly wasn't sure if it was going to be Shibari Zatch or if it was going to be when Zatch and Clark were like dogpiling each other to eavesdrop.
Zatch heal.
Also a good one.
Zatch seals himself away to recharge his silly. That's the real meaning of this.
Hee hee. Haha. Oops.
Just moments
Oops
with
is
him
his
from your
last
adventures.
word.
How very Sark of you.
As all these things show up, I need each of you to describe how you're feeling and the thoughts behind what would match here. Praying to its god, willing to take his place. That kind of, that's his thing.
Yeah.
And we'll go
like
around.
he's deep in this thought right now. He's like thinking of nothing else. He doesn't see any of this. He like hears stuff in the background, obviously people discussing options, like the voices of like
Mhm.
each memory, what have you. But he just doesn't care. He's like so deep in this. He's like trying so hard to make something happen, anything happen, because in his mind, out of everyone here, the person who should be sacrificed, probably the least, is Zatch.
Then we'll go around the
And
table. Sark. What's Sark's panicked little e-brain thinking?
Listen, Sark has already had to witness and lose Will both in an alternate reality as well as the current reality, and lost like everyone he cared about in the alternate reality, and still has the memories of it, and is now having to watch all of these memories flood into the room and getting to see basically one of the first few faces that Sark ever saw in his life, because he never actually got a life prior to being who he is currently. So for Sark, this is a massive, massive, heartbreaking, gut wrenching situation. And for Sark, being the Reaper and uh, associated with all the souls and whatnot, absolutely, he's as soon as he realizes he only is 23 instead of 24, all he can think about is pouring those souls into place to try to hold on to that small family that he actually came across and adopted, no matter how willing or unwilling they were. Hold on, there's drunk people outside.
stick your cat on him.
But yeah, so for Sark, it's just a full. Every part of him is willing to push the life that he realizes he wasn't supposed to have in the first place into repairing those breaks, because his whole thing has been trying to keep this little family together from the get-go. And he's likely making yowling cat noises, like when a cat is distressed but doesn't want to necessarily alert anyone to being distressed, but cannot help it because it is too impactful to not. And they're all going to be gravitating towards the actual Zatch that's here. Even the Shadow Sarks are going to be attempting to get their paws on him, so to speak.
All right. Ferris, Elena.
So starting with, she knows there isn't a whole lot that she can really do about it, and she went into this kind of knowing that Zatch had the full intention of this unfolding from the get-go. So she knows that she herself can't do a whole lot to stop it, but she's just trying to be there and support Zatch as he slowly sort of succumbs to the crystals. I was gonna say, especially with that pact they made at the start of it, she realizes that this is kind of that getting fulfilled to some extent. Elena, on the other hand, is trying to really read the room and see who would be the smartest person to impart something to, because she's not sure how much time she's going to have now that Xavius is going to die in moment. So Loam actually, I don't know when or if he would realize it, but Elena is going to stand before him with the last use of the Ring of Three Wishes in her hand and hold it out to him. And DM, I have a question for you about Elena.
Yeah.
Assuming there is a reality she's been to where something similar to this happened, is there one where Zatch does not get sealed away like this?
From what you know, never seen anybody get out of this. Always tried, and it's come down to it, but a lot of the time when this is a thing you run into, it is the last ditch. There's 2 or 3 people left. Somebody's half dead doing this anyway. Never really come to the point where you bully the shit out of the bad thing. Everybody's fine, and this is just how it works.
So yeah, she's going to try to give Loam the Ring of Three Wishes to see if he, who she considers to be one of the wiser people in the party, can use the right words to try and prevent this.
You like tap him or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll like look up, pause, see it,
Loam,
look up.
there's one use left. I've never been able to stop this before. First for everything.
This works. I'll tell her she's a good sister. And I thought of only her.
Wait, what do you mean?
Let's give this a try.
As you're doing
Take
that,
the ring.
as you reach out for the ring,
Speaking of ring,
Not that ring. Not that ring.
You are desperate.
You've been grabbed.
Lost mom today. See all this happening, and there's a thought that runs through your mind. What are you doing? See Elena about to hand over the wish ring. You know what it is. You barely understand what's going on. Suddenly 100 years old. What are you doing? You are not talking. I did. Yes.
Well, uh, if I can't ask mom for help, perhaps I can ask dad?
Worth a shot.
and then he'll say, "Ask your mother."
Oh, DM, you have a message.
I saw.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And in this desperate moment, Ring grabs the ring from Lena. Or more so grabs like Elena and Loam's hand as they're like handing each other.
Oh, you're gonna have to make a contested athletics for that shit.
No, like just grabbing onto your hands, not like trying to take
Oh.
it. Well, kind of, but not.
Oh.
And
Okay.
I need everyone's primary stat roll please, as a
Even me.
no,
Okay.
as a just straight roll.
Primary stat being highest stat?
Yes.
Oh. Lame.
24 is good. 24 is pretty good.
That's gonna be a 23 from Ferris. And a nat 20 from Elena.
Yes!
Wait, do I need to roll twice because there's two of them?
No.
Okay.
Excuse me. Everything goes white. As there's suddenly a burst of energy. And you are all knocked unconscious.
Counterspell.
Tentacles. Oh, I love this.
Oh hell yeah, this is my dream. I mean, you gotta tell my
Hell
mom I'm
yeah,
dead.
tentacles, let's go.
Yes.
Oh god, town was crunchy for a second.
Crunchy
Welcome
Town.
back.
That's
Oh,
the real
Remnant.
name, not Remnant. Crunchy Town.
Crunchy town.
Crunchyroll Town.
And someone give me another just flat D20 roll. None of your stats. I my key.
Got
On
it.
it.
Oh,
No, don't take
Use
mine.
Andrew's
Don't
roll.
take mine. Use Andrew's.
The siblings rolled the same.
I rolled an
That's
18.
sibling bond.
1 month later.
1 month later.
1 month later, you all wake up from a coma.
Yes.
Wait, is Elena still here?
We'll talk about that in a minute.
We'll get there.
We get there when we get there. Human lucky.
Sealed up in a
Bye.
statue.
Patch.
Over here.
Please decide how well that went.
Let me see what everything was.
While I
What were Elena had the nat 20, Ferris had a what?
Ferris had a 23 because she rolled an 18 and then her +5 intelligence modifier.
Okay, so
Oh, we have to roll modifier.
no. No, you already did, Sark.
Okay,
You got
okay.
the 19. I would say that's 4 out of 5 successes.
Fuck.
Sark failed.
Then
Anything
please
above a
place
20. I
please
said-
place an applicable Zatch here.
I don't know that I have access to multiples.
Which one? Or first or second or
Each outfit.
Let's go
how
with the
depressed? How depressed is
first. He doesn't look as depressed as the art makes him, but
I thought you said compressed.
compressed.
They put Zatch in the trash compactor. No.
He pretty much looks exactly as he did the day you all met him on that first day.
Can I get
But-
a 1d6 roll from each of you? I
Got
guess, except for you, dear, and 2 from John.
One from me as well.
6.
Yes.
I got a 6.
I got a 4.
I got a 6 and a 4 as well.
Oh,
Jesus.
God, 6s and 4s.
All of
Lot of
us are like
lot of fours.
6, 6,
A lot of-
4.
Oh no.
44, 666.
Then, Jesus Christ. All right.
And whatever Jerry rolls.
Jerry does not need to.
I was told not to roll.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind, Charlie.
Never. Charlie.
And we start with Elena. Elena, you awaken in a small room. There's mostly a bed, a table on one end, and a small dresser on various little things put on the dresser facing you. You can tell they're all things from your different friends. There's a tiny boat carved out of whatever moss, a little bird from
Curie.
one Curie. Names are bad. Just things from it. And then there's this weird little like the ugliest little Precious Moments figurine you've ever seen. And you're not sure who gave it to you until like process of elimination hits, and you realize it's from fucking names.
Asha?
Murata. Not sure why.
What does it look like?
It looks like a mother holding a child, but like it's like it was made by an 8-year-old. You can tell it's supposed to be heartfelt, but it's also disgusting to look at as a gift. Like the little ugly baby Precious Moment figurine.
What did Asha leave?
Asha F.
Down.
It's a bottle of wine.
She isn't old enough to drink.
Yeah,
She's
got a
full wine
she's got a
just for
new
you.
she's got a new dad.
Oh right. You've been AFK.
Also, fuck it, you were dead for a month. You hear voices outside the door, and sounds like a lot of people.
She's going to kind of get up out of the bed. Does she realize she's been dead for a month, or
She hasn't actually been dead for a month, but she's not woken up for a month. No, she there's no way to tell time in this room. Like, that much time has passed.
she has her timepiece though, right?
Does it keep track of days and days and months and such?
Oh, it keeps track of everything, like
Oh, well then
star
yes.
alignment, the planets, like.
Then
How many
yes,
people
upon
Stark's married?
then yes, upon checking it, it's been a month.
She is going to immediately, like, you know how when you realize you're late for something, you just no hesitation to hurl yourself out from like the side of your bed and like
Yes.
spill out onto the floor? That is what she's doing without even like grabbing her her jacket or her beret. Is her journal still there with her?
Yes, all her stuff is on the other table.
Okay. She's going to open up the door.
Opening the door. Well, actually, hang on. Boom. Wake up
What?
next.
Oh god.
It's
So
the same
he just. It's the same what? Sorry.
same room layout, same everything. Loam wakes up, and Tella is in a chair, leaned over, fallen asleep on the bed.
Oh,
Uh, she sits up, looking around. Huh? Ah, you're awake.
am I dead?
We thought you were, but still breathing and everything, and kind of had to force feed you good berries for a while.
Good berry.
This isn't a dream. You're not dead, are you? Like, he's still, like, fucking groggy, like, rubbing his eyes and shit.
Loam is a slow waker.
She kind of stops for a second and looks at herself and goes, I don't think so.
She's no help.
Good. What happened to Zash?
Alive. We're not really sure.
Okay.
We just there was a big explosion at the top of the city creature thing. Then when we all everything just kind of left after that. Off. And we found you guys, you just none of you were moving or awake.
Nothing came here, right? None of the kids got
Nope.
attacked.
No, it was kind of boring, honestly. Then terrifying when everybody came back with all not wanting to wake up.
We came back.
Means once you're okay, we can go visit the mountain.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Just give me a couple. Just need to wake up some more. Usually not like this.
You just. Yeah. She's rubbing her eyes. All the time you need. Sorry, had to take this off. If you want it back. Picks up your helmet off the floor.
Beach Dubs, you've been naked this whole time.
That's it's kind of when he realizes like
He's wearing
Fuck, I'm
normal clothes.
fuck, I'm touching skin. What the fuck is this? And that like
It's
wakes
not
him
you,
up some more. Like
Squish.
wakes him up some more. Like I'm sure he's wearing like clothes, but he's like he feels so exposed. Who else has seen me?
Just the attending clerics and stuff.
Yes, but who? Names.
Don't know their name. Their mom's best clerics.
Oh. Okay. Okay. That's better. Yes, I think I'd like that back.
Puts it on your chest and lets you do the. Besides them, it's just been Elizabeth and Inkwell because she keeps trying to break down the door to get in. But nice.
Can go well.
Dun dun dun.
Wow.
Yeah, she kind of showed up before you guys did. What happened?
She died.
That explains why she's more scared.
She's turned into the rabbit. It's alive.
She is Zark's mother.
Scary. She's not scary. She's
Sorry, I saw that and I had to.
scary.
Yeah, godhood is. It's went to her head.
Oh no, she's ego will.
Oh no.
Her final form.
She has ascended.
She feels justified in her ego.
And that's when you hear a big thump in the room next door. Sark!
It's
Yeah,
Ego
you
Will.
Sark!
Yeah.
There's a giant rabbit sitting on your chest. And a giant small kobold sitting on your chest as Tiffany is laying on you. Part of the room is taken up by Rowena, laying in the corner.
Excellent. The only reason why Sark is not bouncing off the walls like an insane person is because he's literally pinned to the bed.
Get Rowena in there. Get Saturn in there.
Oh no, she's hot.
I didn't mean to hit Sangria. I wanted to. Can I stack? The the bunnies are in the same corner now.
Most of your spouses who have cramped themselves into this room.
We are indeed used to being cramped into small spaces.
It's still not a euphemism.
Nope.
How many times has Tiffany just pulled the pants down while Sark was...
Oh no, Sark's not conscious for that.
I know, that's
No.
why I stopped it as I said it.
No, guys, you don't understand. Tiffany has wish.
Tiffany
Yeah.
has wish.
The room is slightly bigger, and there's another Sark in a bed next to you. characters.
Okay, my Discord crapped out, so I heard Declan say, "No, you don't understand," in the silence.
That's the way it could have fucking done that.
Yes. Even Discord was too scared to hear what I had to say.
Excellent. Well, he's absolutely going to start to almost panic and then be very confused. You're just going to hear a lot of distressed, frantic
If anyone
cat.
was sleeping, I'd like to think that Sangria sensed that Sark was gonna wake up and thumped to try and wake everyone up.
It
As
started
like
to
an
wake.
alarm clock.
It started to wake people up, and then Sark's panic noises actually did it. Just like, and you just have, and now you just have your entire harem just doting over
Yeah,
you and other Sark, just as you're confusingly like,
They've
Yeah.
started the dog pile on Sark, and it's just the bed's probably broken now.
God.
Rowena's picked up other Sark, who's now also barely awake. She's like, thought you were gonna be dead forever.
But what? When have I ever been dead forever?
Never been dead before.
Yes.
I'm always dead.
Do they know that?
Oh,
I don't think they do. Sark's never bothered to actually tell anyone.
Gabu does, but only because he thought he saw it in a dream one time.
Yeah, Gabu's the only one that actually knows, and Gabu has no ability to communicate that whatsoever.
No.
not an intelligent
he-
manner, no.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sark sometime be not live,
Yeah.
and
You're
sometime
already
mean all time.
you're already dead.
Exactly.
You're dead right now.
Yes.
I'm dead.
No,
What?
no, Gabu, you're alive.
You're dead.
Oh, you.
What's dead?
You're
Death
dead.
is
Yes.
life. Life is
Inside.
death.
Just like all of you.
Jesus, Gabu.
Immolate.
Uh,
That's what a thump from 2 rooms over happens, and we're both quickly carried out of the room into the waiting room, where you currently see Ring, Tamara, Inga, Will, and Ren, and Xavius.
And Xavius.
Immediately abandons all spouses to jump on top of Inga Will and drag her away from baby.
Sark would, too. That's the fucked up part.
I can't hear
You're
her.
not talking, and
Why are you dragging her away from the baby, though?
Oh no. There's 2 Sarks.
I'm
There's
confused.
0% chance baby does not get dragged too.
Oh, okay. It
Okay,
sounded like
so-
you said you were dragging her away from the baby.
so the
I mean, they're
baby
both
and
they're
Ring are
both
being
small enough.
dragged away from Xavier.
And there's absolutely feral cat hissing noises.
Oh, right. Turns around, sees Elena just at the door. All right, kid.
It has been a month.
Yeah, we're real worried about you guys.
What happened?
You died a little, but you got better.
Yeah, y'all kind of died a little.
Okay, why am I still here though? Is Avius dead?
Yeah. Oh, that
So
way.
then why am I here?
Have the off, the leave switch. Can't really use it when you're out.
What do you mean the leave switch?
A moment, and kind of walks over and like pokes at one of her pockets, pulls out the like not real gun. This thing. You wish for this?
The gun.
I thought it was the
gun.
coin toss thing.
Yeah, that's it. Still have to, use it.
Huh.
Ellie immediately got knocked out after it. Thing usually take you while you're asleep.
It just takes me.
Huh. Maybe it was nice enough to give you a rest. Has been a month. Wouldn't try your luck too much longer.
So are the others here?
Yeah. Gestures alone. The Sarks.
No, I mean my others.
Oh, yeah. You bit of gestures beyond everyone. These two are talking. Murata's like,
I imagine Curie would have been there every day just to make sure that she's not like.
yes. I think she's only not in the only she's over there just because Mase pulled her out of the room.
Oh yeah, Murata can see that there's 2 Sarks. With 2 Reaper souls.
I imagine they would.
No one can
This is
touch
a
the scythes. How did they get them stored safely?
She just
They were-
glances
This is a
over
breach
at
of peace.
Sark. I imagine in that 1 month apart. So wait, were both Sarks like dead, so to speak, for that month?
Yeah, you were
Or was
out
it just
in a
the one?
coma for the month.
You just see Murata look over and go, "Oh, what the fuck? Oh, how do I explain this to the chief?" She's just runs over. What even are you?
I'm me.
Not. She does that thing where like she just pushes through and just like you're not one of the fakes. Oh, God, fuck.
I like to imagine that both Sarks, one has an Inga will, one has a ring. They're both just looking at her like, what?
She spins both Sarks around and touches both scythes to make sure they're real.
Excellent. They're exact copies of each other.
Yeah, I can tell that. I am gonna have to drag you down to Death's Domain with me at some point to figure out how we're gonna deal with this, but not today.
Yeah, today's celebration
Disconnected
day.
from us.
A what?
But he said celebration day.
Yeah, today's a celebration day. Y'all are starting to wake up. Probably means the other two will be up soon.
I'm
Oh.
also
Two?
glad that you didn't. She also looks at Sark. I'm glad that you didn't die because when a Reaper dies, that's a lot of paperwork, and I was not gonna deal with that.
Fucking hates her job.
I gotta restructure death down here, man.
Oh, you don't want to do that. They get real upset when that happens. No one knows death better than death.
But I
Yeah.
am the death.
You're an
There's-
agent of death.
There's layers, kid.
What, like an onion?
Like a pyramid
God.
scheme.
And it was upon this day.
Death is a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah.
Boy, howdy, ain't that the truth?
It was this
Fuck.
day that Sark obtained his first real goal in life. He's gonna become death.
Oh God.
It's like that throwaway joke in Billy and Mandy where number 3 becomes a Reaper.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You have no idea how accurate that is to this fucking campaign.
But there was a mention of 2 others, and there is no releasing of the ring or the Ingowill. And there is less willingness to release the Ingowill as Sark begins to attempt to determine who the hell the other people are.
The other two, you know. Oh,
This
Putting
is
his head
Sark
on the
you're
way
dealing
Oh
down.
no,
with.
he's not asking questions, he's smelling.
He's smelly.
smelling.
That's why you got the deodorant ad.
It's just like covering his face, looking really confused.
I knew it was you. You and Kyrie smell the same.
I hate that.
I recognize that fart
That's
anywhere.
an actual line from the game.
I know.
No.
I have a
What
question
game?
after we're done with Sark.
We're basically done because Sark is just going to do the cat thing where he's holding on to Ingowill and Ring independently like stuffed animals, and they're just scurrying around to find the other people.
Excuse me.
Shouldn't be that hard to find. And as he's scurrying, it's like just points over there, and it's like you can see Habit, CC, Amelie, and Caster all just by one door. Bubs and Lucky sleeping against the wall of another.
Excellent. Hold on. Boom. Boom. Those are strengths against him attempting to kick open the doors to the room. Because he's refusing to let go of Ring or Ingowill, so his arms are indisposed.
The 15, you plow through Habit, Caster, the other Amelie, into Zatch's room as he's laying on the bed, looking like he did the day you guys left to start the town. Other Sark, on the other hand, smashes Ingewill against the door to
I was about
Ferris's room.
Ow. It's so
Good thing I have door
coded.
resistant.
I imagine
Good thing I
Bubs like
resisted the door damage.
picks Sark up with his mouth by Sark's scarf, like lifting him off the ground.
Like a kitten, yes.
It would be Sark's luck that the original Sark would wind up uh at the wrong door and then fail against the door. The other Sark finds the one he was the most worried about.
Yeah, there's just a very sleepy looking. Actually, door busts open and Zatch wakes up.
What the fuck?
This
What
Sark
the
doesn't
fuck?
really talk. So you just have a Sark staring at you with a ring in his hands.
And you're just sitting there, chirping, seeming very content.
Chirping.
I
Ear twitch. And subtle purring.
who?
Did he just ask Sark who Sark was?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Roll for tears.
Just a prank, bro.
Hmm.
It's a good thing it's fake Sark, because real Sark would be just frantic
Yeah.
right now.
Real Sark would be frantic. Fake Sark just stares for a while and simply says, "Bacon."
That's
Are
when
are are you offering?
it ring.
You don't have bacon. What? He's real
Hi.
confused and like a 20% awake right now.
It's when Elizabeth, Habit, Caster, and C all push themselves into the room and swarms at eventually.
Not Sark is going to sidle out of the room to go stare disappointedly at his other self.
He recognizes two of them.
Oh, Elizabeth starts on. So glad you're okay, sweet boy. Oh, worried about you for a month.
Uh, where are we?
Remnant. Town you helped set up.
Huh?
And that's when everybody starts to, like, their faces just drop. Realize you're not remembering. Oh, it's the last thing you remember.
Uh, that's a good question. You can like they can all see him like really trying to think and nothing's coming. He can't pull any specific memory right now.
Right?
It's all just a jumbled telepathic mess if anyone can read his thoughts.
Almost like a light in the darkness. The jumble is still jumbling, but just it's kind of moved out of the way. As Amelie gently grabs Thatch's hand, and there's just this gentle push of one night where it's Habit, Caster, them, CC, and Elizabeth, just and her brother, Tristan, the other brother, all of you together, just as a family, gently prying its way in there, trying to like calm the storm, so to speak. She goes, "We're your family. All that's important, right?"
Can Ring like attempt to lick Zatch?
Yes.
She's just gonna flutter over it and lick Zatch.
Second Sark figured out it was Zatch. It was the bacon voices.
Sark gave
Second
up the
Sark is the
brains.
brains out.
Ferris, you heard a light thump from a room nearby that woke you up a little, and then a louder thump from the door next to you.
This is nothing unusual to Ferris.
She's just not in her hammock.
That's true.
The world is much more steady under you. There's less rocking.
Also, quick question going back to Elena. What
Oh,
happened
yes.
with Asha's patron after the fight? Did Ren vacate her conscience and just leave the manifester, or
This particular one has just been cut off. like kind of stole it for himself eventually, and then you killed him. So
Oh,
that's why I said she has a new dad. Ren's just
She's
like,
a
Oh,
new
that's-
dad.
listen, if you
that's
need,
not
if you
that's
need,
not good. Actually, that's very bad.
Ren's
I
just
imagine like Asha's like, oh great, you're awake. Hey, we're fucked if we don't fix this.
that's another adventure down the line.
That's for a one shot on our month off.
Yeah,
that'd be
boy.
great.
Yeah, I'll have to give our DM the deets because oh boy, the implications of Ren giving their guide from the boot is
Oh,
oh
Ren
boy,
didn't.
oh no.
It got like snapped to that crystal, and then broke. Ren's just filling in. Since I assume people without magic, I feel like not having magic suddenly really fucks somebody up who's used to it.
Probably.
Just as
Anyway.
much as suddenly having it when you've never had it does.
Yeah. Ferris, here's the thumb. So outside, Ren is just yelling. It's like, stop pounding on the doors.
Yeah, no, this is normal for her.
She's like, yeah,
Are
got it.
her are the secondary arms in the corner of the room?
Yes.
I assume with like her bow and quiver and
Yeah.
she would be used to either Bubs or Lucky being in there, so on top of not being in her hammock, she's gonna get up, do a stretch. Is there anything else in the room there with her?
Just her stuff in one corner, a little dresser with like get well soon flowers and a funny looking pumpkin from the assume is from Tamarin, and like some medical bottles and cleric stuff in the other table.
Hold on, let me do an insight. Nope. This is normal for her. This is fine.
She just doesn't even realize it's been a month.
She's just gonna walk out of the room, try to find Bubs and Lucky.
They're right there. Cameron comes over, seeing everybody getting up.
Bubs has a Sark who has an Ingo.
Yes.
Why doesn't this surprise me?
Does the Ingo will surprise you?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, that surprises her.
Yeah.
She looks over. Holy shit, Ingawil.
That's my name.
Ingawil. You're alive. How are you alive?
Well, alive is a subjective term.
Let me do another insight check. You ascended! Good for you! Oh,
Yeah.
you finally did it.
Yeah, I was in remedial training for a month.
How's godhood?
She
Uh,
admitted to remedial training.
She can't be Ego Will then. Ego Will would have never admitted to being held back in Godhood.
For real.
Ingo Will had to repeat a year.
well, fun fact, whenever you're forcibly reincarnated over and over and over and over again, bits and bobs of memory and pieces and thoughts and understanding of things get very weird, especially when you get to regain them all at once without much warning.
Yeah.
That's Loam in the other room.
That's Sark. That's Shadow's son. He can only say bacon and meow.
So, I haven't actually started my duties yet.
That's good. Gives you time to spend with us still.
Yeah.
She's going to go over and give Lucky and Bubs both a hug. I assume that Lucky was giving her the rundown of like how her plants were doing and the fact that nothing burned in her absence.
I like to think he's talking the entire time Ingabel's talking. Not in like an attempt to interrupt her, but just like to make sure she knows, because he's just like, I've been doing this, I've been doing this. Everything is well taken care of, I promise.
Hmm.
So, what happened to Zach?
That's a question. As matches not so much like carried out, but like they've helped him to his feet and he's being like walked between Habit and Caster. And yeah, it's
Ferris is going to run over and give him a hug.
He's taken aback a bit, but he does hug back. Doesn't really know why he is, but he is.
Glad you made it.
This is when everyone dogpiles on Zach. And only Shadows realize.
Zach, why do you look so young?
Is he missing his hand? So
this fresh baby face.
It's human hand.
First day on
This
No
the
longer a claw.
first day on the cart, Zach.
It's
Zach.
as if time rewound or something.
well, that's
Emphasis on the
interesting.
or something.
Does Ferris notice that Zach doesn't recognize her?
Insight against deception?
But you're not really trying, so 10?
But it would.
Wouldn't it just be perception?
He's realized how much it hurts people when he doesn't recognize them, so he's probably trying to hide it a little
Alright,
bit.
so I'll try perception.
Oh, I hate being cracked at this.
Well, it's not going to be hard to beat. I rolled a 6 total, so
I had a 29.
Very sad.
I guess we made it out.
yeah, obviously, but Zach, you were turning to crystal.
Huh. You want to
She's
try
gonna
another
look over.
insight at advantage this time?
She's gonna look over at Elizabeth, trying to see if her kind of like facial.
Oh, she's a
Like if her,
mess.
I was gonna say, does she kind of intuit that something's not right just from how Elizabeth looks?
Yes, she's a mess. It's the same like face of when she was sad, like when she came back, had to like spill the beans to Zach, and she was a mess. Something's up.
She is going to keep that in mind, but not address it right now because she's just happy that he's alive.
Elena, I get a perception check from you.
Boy, can you ever. Meow.
Not Thundercat this time.
That's Night Eye.
How is a 28?
Elena suddenly realizes she has her gun in her hand and is slowly raising it. The not actual murder gun.
The like
I was going to call it the
dimensional leaping, yeah. So remind me, how does it work exactly?
It works exactly like the Persona 3 gun, except instead it will either send you or another you through the portal.
Elena from the corner is like, hey guys, I think it's
Yeah?
time to fly.
How dare you? I don't have wings.
Believe it or not, I'm gonna miss you, Sark. That's assuming this thing shoots me elsewhere.
Illegal. Illegal.
I don't know if it's gonna be me or a different me, so in case it's the former, thanks for everything. And I'll see you for in another world.
I hope it's not this one.
I'm gonna miss
Not
your
that I-
sarcasm, Lone, but I wasn't talking about you.
Excellent.
For plot purposes, I'm assuming Sark cannot make it to Elena.
No. And because I am a bastard,
Oh
Elena pulls the trigger of the gun as it presses against her head. And a portal opens behind her. In a moment, there's another her falling backwards, kind of like the Doctor Strange thing when he gets pushed out of his own body. But everybody
Like the astral projection.
yeah. But it's just leaving a whole new you. And the Elena here is left as she opens her eyes, left with one really important thought. It's finally over.
So is the one that left the real Elena, or
That's the fun part. I'm a bastard.
Yeah,
The
you
Elena
are.
that gets sent back, the first thing she thinks as she's separated from this Elena, she sees her friends gathering around to still kind of say goodbye to her, is maybe next time.
oh, so this is a different Elena. Damn it.
See, I lied. Every Elena's the real Elena now.
So what? It's a hive mind.
No, just everyone's gonna think they're the real one, including the one that never gets to rest.
No, I'm Buzz Lightyear.
There will forever be one Elena who, to her,
Is
is
the only one.
constantly
Oh.
losing that coin flip because I am a bastard, and somebody somewhere has to be hurt at the end of this.
because we're not all hurt currently.
So there's always going to be a different Elena, but they're always going to think they're the real Elena.
Yep.
Oh, that sucks for her, but good
Great
news.
for everyone else, though.
Yeah.
You give some Elena some peace,
Yeah.
and all this. Ren kind of looks around at everybody and goes, all right. So, not stupid. I can tell the boy don't remember crap. Come here, bud. And he gestures over to Zatch. Come here.
Not Sark whispering bacon.
Ren performs a lobotomy in front of all of Zatch's friends.
You say lobotomy, I say how high.
You say lobotomy, he just hears bottom.
Bottom B. Hey.
Correct.
Bada beam, bada boom.
Uh,
How
Ren
you
gestures
doing?
him over and is like, all right, I'll give you the gist. Everybody in this room loves the hell out of you. Those two?
I could gather.
All right, good. Those two? Habit and Caster. Those are your partners. I'm your uncle. That's your aunt. Points at Bill. That's your mom. And this is your dad.
I'm your brother.
Gestures at Xavius. And the rest of it's a long story, but it ain't my story to tell. So,
okay.
also, that's your brother. Points at Ring.
Huh?
Sark is offended.
What?
That's another long story. But
Yeah.
I'll let everybody else tell you the stuff that matters, though. I'll give you the side stuff later. Who wants food?
Yeah. Sounds great. Uh-huh. He's not processing anything that was just said. There was entirely too much info. He's on overload.
And that's
We're
fair.
making Zetch's favorite food. Cock.
And
Spotted dick.
Thing is, like, the memories are kind of there. They're just not coming to him.
sleight of hand. What are you sleight of handing?
Stop trying to steal me.
Sark is gonna steal all of you, but no. Sark is stuffing
Oh, what?
his
That's
copy
that's
of
His cop?
that's
no.
Habit's job.
Right in front of his
He's
mom.
stuffing his cop.
No.
His mom and his two boyfriends.
Both his cats.
Probably his
Yeah.
children.
All three of them. And the children.
My stuff is cock. What else do you do, Psych?
No, he's stuffing trinkets that he has of their time together in his pockets.
Oh.
There's this dead bird I killed, but you never saw.
I ate this rat once when I had to.
When
It
I
had
had to.
his tail, I didn't like that part. I had to. Oh, German connection. I bet it's not doing great.
Oh boy, what?
You kind of cut off.
Where?
You said here's that rat I killed. When it or it's something like that.
You said
Not yet.
that. Don't gaslight her.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She said before it cut out.
You said that.
No,
Yes.
she's talking about a rat.
No,
Oh, did
I
you?
was talking about the
Oh,
fact that
okay.
I was making a joke about like, oh, here's that rat that I killed that time that we had to dig
Yeah,
you out of the underground cage when he
yeah.
got.
Don't gaslight me about gaslighting her. Can't triple stamp and double stamp.
I genuinely thought. But yeah.
Good to know that you're now cursed with the knowledge that you sound like a Sark.
Oh God.
I don't think I can live anymore. It was nice knowing you all.
Epilogue time. Elena and the super gang go on many an adventure.
They put the gay in super gang.
Yeah.
Super gang.
They go on many a super adventure. They solve Asha's problem one way or another. Loam and Tella go and visit the mountains. Have a lovely vacation. And what's Loam get up to after that?
Fuck. I think he's just gonna settle in here. The one thing I know he wants to do is go on a little world tour. Make sure that slavery has indeed ended.
He's gonna
But
go
after that,
backpacking through
Slavery
India.
has ended world tour. Let's go.
Illegal slavery. Let's
Yeah,
remember that that's the wording that was said.
yeah, that's the wording that was said, but he's looking for slavery, period. And then once that's all said and done, mission success, mission failure, whatever. He's planning to just come back here and live as quiet a life as he can fucking manage with his sister.
I need
And
there to be
no.
a side story where he accidentally steps into a town that's just full BDSM.
Tella comes along on
Is
that
that-
adventure, and not the
Tella-
BDSM
is that a-
adventure, not the BDSM adventure.
Yes, the BDSM adventure.
Is that a
I
one
like
shot
the
idea?
idea that we have
One
shot
sibling
plus
bonding
one.
every party member.
A nice
Tella-
sibling bonding moment at the
Tella is
BDSM
low.
village.
Yeah, that's what we needed.
Hello, visit the Bondage Cowboy Ranch. Getting confused how
That's
slave.
the Ram
Or-
Ranch.
Yeah,
Not
Ram Ranch. It rocks.
Ram Ranch really rocks.
Tella pretty much spends the rest of her life hanging out with Loeb. She's more than happy to live her life with her brother and her friends.
And not committing self-immolate. That's what we take those.
Yeah, we take
All
that.
day, every day, we take those.
Let's go.
There was Inga Will having not quite reached godhood yet, is still finishing her classes.
She has to
But,
write her thesis.
Yeah, she's writing her thesis.
Her god classes. Her and Ren continue on to have many a children, and she becomes the new Tiamat, mother of dragons type figure. And turns out Ring was an egg that Ren dropped into this dimension that originally belonged to Xavius, the real one, whom you've now all met. Ring's wish came true. Dad came down and helped save everyone. Mostly after you guys did the work, but brought you home. Sark,
Yes.
roll me a D100 and call it. High or low?
Low. That's not low.
Now do it again for other Sark.
Low.
Again, I wasn't looking.
That's also not low.
Both
2 for
Sarks
2.
finally learn what sex is.
No!
Yes!
Yay! Tiffany is happy.
He's
And
too
about-
dangerous to be left alive.
We must kill him.
Within his
Tiffany's wish came true.
How does this one shot unfold? Oh
within
god.
his mortal life,
How does this one shot unfold? Off stream.
within his mortal life, Sark proceeds to sire 180 children amongst his harem.
Oh god.
And that's just the ones he sired, not the ones he adopts.
Yes.
But the
Otherwise,
question is, how does Sark learn it?
who do you think?
Tiffany.
Who do you think
Tiffany.
teaches Sark how to
Riz and
fuck?
Tiffany.
Dude,
At the
I
same
literally-
time, both of them with
No,
both
no,
Sarks.
I didn't ask who. I asked how.
Oh God.
that's a one-shot idea. We're not going into.
That's a one-shot idea for like Sark, Declan, and I to have without
Yeah.
any of you.
Yeah,
Oh, hey,
Including
yo.
me.
Not even Dakota
No,
gets to be there
no,
for it because he
excluding
would
you,
just be
yeah.
wanting to kill himself the entire time.
But otherwise, how does Sark live the rest of his new mortal life? Both of them.
children
Well,
coming out of the goddamn walls.
Like a gumball machine.
well, for starters, due to Ingawil now being an actual deity, this means that Sark is a bona fide prophet of Remnant.
Please tell me you're not trying to tell me that Sark starts the Ingawil cult for real, and that's why he breeds so much to have followers.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
no.
exactly what is happening.
His Ingo Will cult was for real from day one.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
but
hate
no, Sark's life is pretty much just going to be absolutely obsessive about his people. And the number of his people keeps growing. And he has it in the back of his mind the whole way along, the whole thing about death. So his afterlife goal is going to eventually be taking over all of death. But of course, he's going to wind up trying to figure things out with Murata about all of that because now he doesn't have anything to distract him. Now he actually has to figure out what his job is. He'll spend
Yep.
most of his nights chatting with the dead, going through, and now there's 2 starry blankets, so now there's 2 people a night that get starry blanket treatment.
Does eventually end up smooching the snake lady.
Yay!
Excellent.
Let's go.
I like to imagine that it is the most frustratingly slow burn.
Oh, yes.
Everyone's a little like embarrassed that it took so long because they feel bad for how she basically got strung along.
It gets to the point where Habit's like trying to force it along because he's her friend too.
I mean, yeah, friend and boss.
It's like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Meanwhile, the whole time, Sark is
He
just
wants you.
he's convinced that he's not even allowed back in the shop because of the rats he let out that one time. But yeah, no, he's just his wholesome boy self, and he
This was more.
will often send the second Sark to follow as incognito as possible any of the members that stray.
So the cowboy adventure to stop slavery has a Sark with him.
Oh boy, maybe that's how the second Sark figures it.
Oh no.
Oh, they leave the second Sark behind because he gets too obsessed with it.
Oh,
He remembers when he did that to Zatch, but it didn't end that way.
What?
Eris.
I think I just had a fucking conniption.
I
I
first
was-
want to direct your attention to the chat.
I wish you turned Hera gay.
That's how it was explained to Sark.
It's not clear protection. That's a no.
Nope.
Anyway, Ferris spent a while in Remnant with Bubs, Lucky, and Tamarin before going back home for a while, like her original home. And then she stopped in Remnant after that hiatus to leave Lucky here as Ferris basically goes on this journey across the world to really get back in tune with her whole craft of making prosthetics and trying to really research and find more knowledge in the world of the art form of just making things and how it can help people and traveling around and helping people who she can with that sort of thing. With Bubs, Lucky staying behind to act as a sort of correspondent so that if shit ever hit the fan, there was someone who was keeping an eye on not only Ferris, but everyone else around to sort of be the in-between. And I think that's really Ferris's thing. She pokes her head back into Remnant maybe every like half a year or so. She's not seen around a whole lot. But Lucky is seen all the time.
Bub starts Bub's way.
Bub's way.
You stop that right now.
And then Zatch.
Bub's way.
I figure Bubs does eventually breed.
Oh, of course. Becomes like a him and the young dragon from the other city after his dad finally dies or fucks off.
Oh, you mean Carmine?
Yes. They end up like having playful territory wars and like silly shit like that because neither of them really actually care about that.
Oh, something I forgot to mention
Oh yes.
real quick. When it comes to Ingo Will's children, he is absolutely going to influence the ever living hell out of the 3 children that were influenced by when he stole them.
Oh, definitely. They don't stop visiting you. Ingwill still lives right there. One of them is named Sark.
Does
One
Sark
of them is
fucking
named
kidnap them?
Stark.
All the time.
How does Stark react to not seeing everybody together?
Yeah,
Everyone just leaving.
that's why he keeps sending the other him off too. They kind of take their interval because it breaks Sark.
There are people who are like lining up to like. Okay, wait. Would Ren let Ferris take the carriage in her endeavors?
Oh sure. You can always make another one.
I imagine that she's like seeing people, like there's people who are missing arms or have like other like issues with how their body physically functions. And then Sark's just in line like, I stubbed my toe.
Yes.
I stubbed my toe.
It should also be known that eventually there are 24 Sarks.
God.
Well, 25.
Yes.
Because Sark did this really fun thing where those little tokens that he gets when he kills things, you're not even supposed to spend those. Sark barely did. So basically, all that energy mixed with all of the like souls that needed like new form combined through Sark to make more Sark.
Imagine if Sark used those to barter his way into a job.
Listen, Sark is always watching.
But we will end on Zatch. Zatch, how best of
It takes probably a good 6 months or so for all the memories to fully come back to him, with a lot of work from everybody when they can. He and Habit and Caster all eventually end up getting married, making it official. And like we talked about, Dakota, they're making kids. They're gonna have 3. One that's Zatch and Habit, one that's Zatch and Caster, and one that's all 3 of them. Just cause. Yeah. The orphan gets the fake orphan gets family now.
How is that implemented?
God
Through the
bullshit?
same way through the same way Zatch was created.
God bullshit.
Oh, well,
You pray
God
at the
bullshit.
You pray at the altar. You give up
And
part
then
of a little bit of your soul, and then a new baby happens.
Yeah.
Before
fucking Aurelia.
before everybody parts ways,
Not even Aurelia. Run this time.
How does everybody's auras look when Ferris looks at him for the last time before she parts ways?
I feel like it
John
would take her
remembered.
about a year to fully realize, like, it's time to leave. And
I think one of them has changed a lot.
Natchez has went through a lot of stuff. But for once, there's no influence. It is just quiet.
There's almost like a fire to it.
Yeah.
Not like a raging like inferno or anything, but like there's fire.
It's like a big hearth in an inn. It's comfort, it's warmth, it's energy, and it's just you finally see that it is just is. Ingawil's is the usual
Blinding.
divine, motherly. It's gotten rid of most of the hoity-toity, that feeling of pressure of like this person knows that they're in charge, they're better than everyone. You know, they're always right, and it's just this motherly, caring, powerful, kind of scary feeling. Loam's is, I think the last time I described every man is ocean or something like that. It's an island.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like a deserted island. Every man is an island. I think that's about right.
It's
Now there's
now
sandbars.
it's now more of a beach with like houses on it. It's this it's this feeling of community, but like
Still get the fuck away from me.
yeah. It's the
White
sense
picket
of
fences, baby.
more more like you ever been in a farm town where
Yeah.
the nearest house is about a mile away?
It's like an isolated community.
Yeah. It's that natural feeling you get, that natural, not lonely solitude. Tella's is, instead of being that sad, weird, like almost sickly poison color, she's this bright, energetic. Like, I know there's a like when you throw, I think it's magnesium into a fire, it turns blue. Basically that, but and looking at Elena, it's like seeing someone who's always been running finally get the time to take their feet up, just be quiet. It's actually no, it's still loud. It's still powerful, and there's still lights and what look like stars shining through it. But it's like for a moment, everything just took a break, and like the breath was finally let out.
It's like being at a wild, crazy bonfire party outside in the middle of the night, but you stepped away to look at the stars.
Yes, that is exactly it. And most importantly, not a bit of static, bit of weirdness, and everybody has problems, but nobody's quite so overpowering that it affects their
What about
just
Sarks?
Sarks. Sparks hasn't changed much. Still this chaotic mess of Sark. I can't really describe it otherwise, but it's it's the feeling of renewed purpose and a sense of direction in you, rather than just kind of going with what's happening.
Although if you're looking at multiple Sarks at the same time, instead of I am me, it is we are me.
Yeah,
I'm me, he says.
I'm me. We're me, they say.
We are many, you are but one.
Okay, Ermac.
And what about Ferris?
I remember right. Didn't I describe Ferris as kind of like spring festival,
Yeah, you said summer nights.
summer nights? Now it's like it's gonna be weird to say, but it has the energy of like Scrubs. Like any episode of Scrubs, you turn it on and it's just got that energy to it.
Ah, hell yeah.
It's that mixed with like the smell of oil and metal and just creation and want to help. It's like mixing the energy of a fun hospital with a garage, which is not, fun hospital doesn't go together.
It's like a spin-off if Turk and JD took a mechanic job.
Yeah, sure,
I
let's
would
go.
watch that.
I would watch that too. And it's peace. After making peace with everything going on in her life, pretty much, girl knows who she is, and see that.
She doesn't have to feel like an outlier anymore.
Outlier or outsider.
Now she just plays one.
And
I
think
hate you.
I think most importantly, everyone really has found where they belong, whether that's in town or out. Took a little while, but everyone is where they feel they should be. Even the people who come and go. And that was the point. That's the settler's dream. Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey!
See you for campaign 2.
See you all for campaign 2. Here's a
It'll be about a month or so.
Here's a fake preview that I'm not actually going to put at the end of this video. Bye!